Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Danny, and of course, next to me is the lovely and talented Nikki. What's up? Happy bye week for the Super Bowl. Hope everything is going well with you tonight. What's up?
It pains you to say lovely and talented, didn't it? I saw like the grimace on your face.
No. There was no grimace. It was me trying to say something positive without saying something crazy at the same time. So lovely and talented was what it was tonight. So.
It's normally what you do say. It just you were giving a little grimace. So
no, that wasn't a grimace. It was like, do I go with what I want to say every week or something different? But I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope everyone out there is having a great weekend as well. A lot of fun show tonight since obviously there is no game tonight. We are 1 week away from the Super Bowl. Obviously, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. I know that is a matchup that no one wanted. At the same time, it is still a good matchup, even though a lot of people are, in fact, upset about it. So you and me are going to go through some fun bets, some bets that I actually placed 2 already. So let's see what happens right now with that. So with that being said, before we go to talk about these games, did you watch the Pro Bowl at all or anything else like that? Yeah, I didn't.
I watched, it was maybe 10 minutes when they were playing tug of war and the NFC won and they won the flag football game and poured Gatorade all over Eli Manning. And that's about what I caught. So,
okay. So we got one rare victory for us this season where it's just okay, cool, Eli won. So hopefully this is the first of many.
Neighbors had a nice catch. If you guys didn't see it, I posted it on my stories on Instagram, so you can go look at it. And please, this is all we have. So I understand it's ridiculous, but just let us live, okay? Let us live.
Yeah, so I saw that one circus catch. He actually caught it over his teammate and a DB, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Thankfully he didn't get hurt.
Good.
That would have been our luck. Our luck. He steps on Bijan wrong, and he's done. But
he's done before the season even really gets. Hey, I have my Giants cup today too.
Look at you.
Mine's a little nicer.
This is one of the nice ones that I spend too much money at a game in.
You are ridiculous. I honestly,
you got to drink, but it is from the 2022 season, so it was a fun year.
No. You are ridiculous because I never met a sucker as bad as you. You're sending me the tweet with the starter jacket that's half Knicks, half Giants, and I was just anything with the logo or a team you root for. You're gonna buy it. You're just the biggest sucker for sports merch ever.
I mean, it is a souvenir cup at a game, and I needed something to drink, so why not spend the extra money for a bigger cup? But whatever.
Don't justify. You even admit this is what I mean. Okay, so you'll come on the show and be like, I was there, need something to drink, whatever, Nikki. Meanwhile, people don't see the text of you hey, if you're feeling like you're in a good mood, I'd sure love this starter jacket, or I'm itching for a neighbor's jersey. And people don't see that shit. No, don't do that. Don't.
There's nothing to do. It's just really funny that I would be hey, Sugar Mama, get me a jersey, or Sugar Mama with the Hello Green.
Anything with a Giants logo, you fucking buy. Anything. Just, by the way, anybody who's kids with the fundraisers, go to Danny, okay? Because with anything sports, he'll eat it right up.
You want to laugh? I actually bought $10 worth of candy this week for one of my coworkers, and I wiped them out at the end of the day. She was very happy.
I didn't ask you. I bought the Super Bowl box. My niece does competitive dance, and they do the Super Bowl boxes. I don't like my numbers, though. You don't get to pick them. This one just auto generates your numbers. I have 8 and 2, so I'm not happy about that.
Okay.
I had 2 boxes, and somehow I ended up with 8 and 2 times. So
that's fun. Yeah.
That
Okay.
is just
So
my
you all right. This is a good start because this is my biggest pet peeve with the Super Bowl. And you
well,
post
hold on. Are we going Super Bowl? Are we talking about the little bit of Giants news? Are you going to tell me about your sausage fest last night? Or are we going to save that
Oh,
for
we'll
the?
get that. Let's save that for later. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
it's
I can't wait.
just yeah. You
Here's the
posted.
Giants. What?
Tell us the giant news. There's no giant
There's
news.
no giant news, but
Kafka's back.
flavor of the week is Jackson Dart, and I just want to get your thoughts on it.
I mean, yes, he's clearly the QB number 3. Jalen Milroe is gonna do all the good testing, but at the end of the day, him being a quarterback, he has to be a functioning passer of the ball, and he's simply not there yet, unfortunately. Jackson Dart, listen, he was a very good college quarterback. It's just, can he translate that into the NFL game? He kind of reminds me of like a Baker Mayfield type of player here and there. Don't hold me to it, but like I could see him being that type of like fiery guy that the team loves, and he will like be decent to good. Um, Unfortunately, maybe he could be comparable to Shador, which I personally do not think. And Cam Ward's talent right now, probably attribute wise, I don't see it. But in this year's draft class, I definitely see him being number 3 right now. Would I be very happy if the Giants drafted him at number 3? I would actually be very pissed about it because it would be all right. We do need a quarterback, but let's get the best guy available on our team. Our team is such dog shit. Just get the best player available on that. And then second round, maybe a Jackson Dart. Hopefully he's still there. Or do we trade back up to get him? Type of scenario. I'd rather that scenario than him being our pick at number 3.
Rumor has it they are going to trade up. So I hope you're all happy with that culture win, you know.
Rumor.
But we don't know what the Raiders are going to do, which is the problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, that, and it's going to be interesting to see what Pete Carroll's. He's the new head coach there. So,
by the way, I really didn't have that one on my bingo card. Did you?
No. But Pete Carroll's that guy that he's going to be like 90, and he's just going to look like he's 70. Like he's the oldest coach in the league by far. When he lost his job 2 seasons ago, so. He's back.
I'm excited for that because I want to count how many pieces of gum he chews.
Oh yeah, Pete Carroll's the best.
It's probably a prop bet for that. I don't know if he keeps does he go through an entire pack of? There's no way that's the same piece of gum the whole game, right?
I mean, maybe at halftime. Maybe at halftime he switches it up, or
what flavor? Because gum loses its flavor quickly, and
is he superstitious? And they had a bad drive on the first drive. They gave up a touchdown, or went 3 and out on the offensive drive. Maybe all right. I got to switch it up a bit. I could see that. He's a football coach. A lot of them.
I'm gonna find out what gum he chews.
You know what? That's a very good question. So this is why we need you to be a beat reporter for the NFL and be like, hey, Pete.
Well,
I could see him being like, he's like an older guy, so he's like more of a like Wrigley branded guy, like Winter Mint or like
Sweet Mint is good.
Yeah.
You know what I like? I like cinnamon gum.
Oh, you're a big red girl. Cool.
Yeah.
So that means you like what is that? Fireball? You like Fireball shots?
I don't.
Interesting. That's basically what it is.
I don't. No, I know. Nope. No.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Atlantic City, all I drank was vodka.
About right. Yeah, there you go. So yeah. Fireball is awesome. I agree. Yeah, no, so it's really going to be interesting to see what were we even talking about until we went on a tangent. I don't even remember.
The rumor is the Giants are going to trade up to get, I guess, the 2. But that we said we didn't know what the Raiders are.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry.
What kind of half of the host are you? I'm just the co-host. I mean,
I gotta carry the ship. All right.
You gotta carry the ship. You decided to go to a WrestleMania party last night and not watch the Knicks.
Excuse me, Royal Rumble, and we'll get into that later.
Same fucking thing.
What?
No?
What?
It's the same thing. WrestleMania, what'd you call it?
Different
Royal
event.
Rumble?
It's a different event, damn it.
It's
And it's
still
still real
wrestling.
to me. It's still real to me, damn it. Don't clip
It's
that.
not real. Don't start. Don't start. It is not real. I sent you a clip today and I asked you if this was real or not. And you're like, no, that was scripted.
Nikki, no. There's a viral YouTube video from like early YouTube days, and this guy is crying at a like function, and he's crying, screaming, "It's still real to me, damn it!" So I was making homage to that guy's video. I'm not saying
it's not real.
You're right, but it's still awesome. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be mad if we have to trade up. Maybe
maybe you don't win games you don't really need to win. Like
yeah, unless we call up the Dallas Mavs and we're like, hey, all right, can we like move up a little bit?
What was that? They trade him for a school lunch. What the fuck was that last night? I thought it was fake news. Or were you too busy at your sausage fest or
no?
What?
I look at your text messages and I sent it to you. So
I saw it, not your text message, but I saw it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I saw it.
It was funny though. It was really funny though that Shams had a tweet. No, this is real.
I don't think any of us thought it was real at first.
Everybody thought Shams was. Everyone thought Shams was got hacked.
To go back to the Pro Bowl real quick. I didn't watch this part, but Adam Schefter put that tweet out, that clip of Peyton Manning's son Marshall throwing, and I said, "Don't let Giants fans see this because they're going to want to tank for like I don't know how old this kid was." I asked, and somebody's like, "His birthday's March, whatever, and he'll be 14 years old." Like, relax, Giants Nation. We're not tanking for like 7 more years to get this kid. But
so some Giant fans' crazy like hope and prayer would be Arch.
Stop. I can't just stop. I don't even finish the sentence. I can't.
Peyton's son. What is Peyton's son's name? Marshall's gonna have a couple years while
Marshall's on the bench
when
Arch's transition. I can't with these people.
And then the topper off, Charlie in 2045, Eli Manning's heir son is gonna take over the reins.
It's gonna be a Manning legacy. Well, you said. Well, this is the thing. An asteroid's supposed to hit us in 7 years, so I don't think Charlie's gonna get his shot. So anyway,
that would be fun. Just hopefully X is no longer a thing, and it's just like
X is great. I'm never deleting that app.
Never.
I can't. Just never.
Just knowing how some Giant fans are. We could have a 20-year run of hope for Giant quarterbacks with the name Manning.
It's why,
and they'll all have the Manning flip too.
It's just it's so funny because it's so true. That's why it's funny. Like, there is somebody out there in the fan base that truly thinks that truly wants that truly is convinced themselves like this is possible. Like,
Nikki, there was people when Arch was in high school at Newman. Like, he was like a freshman, and they were like, "Oh my God, he's gonna be the Giants quarterback when Eli retires." And it's like, I hope not. I hope so, but okay, that'd be cool.
Speaking of Eli, I guess we'll find out in a few days, right?
Yeah, Thursday night. So we are gonna be live. We're not gonna. Do we want to go live?
Well, we're gonna work that out. But it was funny. One of my friends had said to me today, they're like, does it really affect your life that much if Eli doesn't get in first ballot? And I said, yeah.
This is the only time
I've been talking mad shit for 5 years. So like, he's got to get in. Like, I've done nothing but run my mouth.
This is like the one fandom thing you have left. Like, it really is.
It really is. This is it. This is it for me, guys. I don't have any fandom of anything left. This is it for me. I've talked mad shit on every podcast for years. Like, he has to come through. And then you and I are going. We're going to do a live show from there. So we're going.
Okay.
They always said when he gets inducted, I'm going, so we're going to go.
Okay. So we're going to get that written off, right?
Yeah, with this administration, oh yeah, sure. Fucking knows what's going on. I don't even know if there's government left, but okay.
All right, on Thursday we're gonna find out if Eli's gonna be the Hall of Famer.
On Thursday, we'll find out if we're going.
Obviously, we both think he is. We'll save that for Thursday night. But yeah, he's getting in. He's a Manning. Won 2 Super Bowls. One of the greatest Super Bowls ever.
On Damien's podcast, if he's in, like maybe that night, that Friday morning, I'm going on.
It's really funny to me because baseball just did theirs, and it's just like so watered down now with baseball, and they're so petty. Those writers are so petty.
Oh, they're so petty. Oh my god!
Like Ichiro missed it perfect by 1 vote. Same with Jeter many moons ago, and it's like, really?
Yeah. They're very petty, though. You're right. I'd be a great baseball.
You're right up there.
So petty.
And it's like, why didn't you vote for Ichiro? Like why?
I don't know. And they always come up with some like nonsensical like.
Oh, I never root for what first year guys. Okay, dude. Like,
I know. So we'll find out. We'll possibly be here Thursday. I have to be back in Atlantic City. So I just came off of an Atlantic City work trip. Now I have to
it was rather peaceful without you last week. But I did miss talking to you, but it was rather peaceful.
Your life was peaceful without me in it. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, just not having I know when you're busy, I leave you alone. So I'm like, okay, cool. She's doing her thing.
I was busy for 20 hours a day. You understand that, right?
I know. I'm not taking it away from you.
I know. I'm just saying, I think it's rude to be like, oh, well, you were super busy with work and my life was finally peaceful without you.
No, it was a nice, it was a
nice break.
It was weird. It was weird. Not gonna lie.
First of all,
and then when I told you that you shot it down like typical Ice Queen fashion. Christopher, what is up?
What is up? Well, also the conference had shitty Wi-Fi, but I mean, lucky you. I'll be busy for the next few days. I'll be back in fucking Atlantic City. Just would love somebody to put a conference in Aruba.
Yeah, you should have it in Aruba, and AC is Philadelphia Eagle territory. I never forget.
Tell me that. Everybody I met last week was an Eagles fan. It was.
I'll never forget. One of the trips to AC was actually during playoff time, and it was one of the Eagles things, and I was just like, "Thank God they lost." It was just, they lost to the Saints one of the years that year we went, and it was in Philly, and it was like, yeah.
You know what's really tough is
all my friends have to have January birthdays. I'm like,
oh, all your friends have January birthdays?
A couple of them. That group of people, 3 or 4 of them did. So it was one of those all right, guys, get rooms, hurry up, and we'll have a night in the town in AC. So it was a decade ago.
It's very difficult when so you do a ton of networking, you're out all night, you're having dinners, right? The dinners are very hard for me. And because it's hard because if I'm with people that don't know me, I look crazy when I'm struggling with the menu, right? It looks crazy. So I just
the tism comes out a little bit.
The what?
The tism comes out a little bit.
What is that?
No, autism.
I'm not autistic, okay? I just have food aversions, and I know there's things that
your head completely shuts down. It's actually hilarious.
Yeah, no, I do completely shut down. So I just have to stick to my safe food. So I got to balance that, right? And then it's you meet these people. Everybody, well, it was a national show. It's just people from all over the country. However, there seems to be an overabundance of Eagle fans, okay? And you're talking to these people, and then the icebreaker is the cool podcasts that we have and the sports reporting I do. And so people like that. It's a nice little side story as I'm telling them about what I actually do for a living. And so then the sports naturally comes up, right? And you're trying to get business from someone, and on the inside I'm like, oh my God, seriously? Really, you're an Eagles fan and you cheese whiz on your cheesesteak? But I can't say that, but
right,
sure. It's disheartening to say the least.
Yeah, So yeah, it was a double-edged sword. Like, of course, I missed you, but it was also like, oh, okay, Nikki's really
Nobody
busy.
ever
So
misses me. That's a lie. That's what I mean. You're trying to be nice guy Danny, and a text you be like,
see,
"Oh, I can't wait
see,
for you to leave again for 4 days so you can leave me alone."
see, you called me
I
out
don't bother
earlier.
you that much. You no, you usually text me first. Like,
Yeah, you're the annoying get text first person, unless something like epically goes well or epically goes badly.
what does that mean? Get text first.
Like like if you were to send me the text first, like
Oh, I don't know how many times have I ever done that. I don't.
no, I just said like it's
Yeah,
the news had to be epically good or epically bad for you to reach out
text you
first.
first.
It is what it is. I know my territory. I know you're
Sometimes what I'll
busy.
do is finish the conversation. It's just 13 hours later.
Yes, you do. But
And then I'll hit
I'm
reply to
like,
like all the
I'm
things.
like, huh? Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Oh well.
I'm like, that was just a throwaway text, but okay, cool. But yeah. Have fun in Philly again.
No, no,
Philly.
not Philly.
I
I'm not
know
going to
Philly.
Philly. I'm
Philly
back to Atlantic
adjacent.
City. I'm
Philly
already
adjacent.
like, there's some things, there's some people there that I have to spend time with that I'm not too happy about. But
Right.
so maybe I will bother you.
No, you're not.
Maybe. What would you do if I actually text you first and was like, guess what? Wow, something's really wrong. Well, you know
Something.
what? Be on standby because I think a little bit of drama is probably going to happen on Tuesday night. So
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me that. Anyway, if you were to text me first,
yeah.
I'm gonna definitely be. I'm gonna be like, what? Oh, what? Who got
You
traded?
know when I text first, it's something. Like I'm like that with all my friends. If I'm texting first, it's like, oh, I gotta tell you something, right? Like I'm like that with my family too. Yes, it will
Definitely
definitely
bother me.
bother you. You need it. Yeah, you need it.
Yeah.
Because you said, you were everything was calm and peaceful without me in your life. So we can't have that. I need you to have chaos, thriving chaos like I do. Like today, I kind of got in a fight with this girl at the gym.
You never. Why?
Because she was recording her fitness routine and she's like, you're in my shot. I don't fucking care if I'm in your shot. Like, are you serious? Like, I don't give two fucks. Like, why are you in like the high traffic area? Like,
Oh, you're in my
seriously?
shot.
I
And you
have
were
to
like,
go. We have to walk past.
at now, I like work for a marketing company that does socials. Like, I know what shots are. Okay. But
Well, I did say to the owner, when the studio is not being used, you probably could rent this out to influencers and make more money. Right. So
yeah, it's probably a good idea.
always be closing, everybody. You're always selling. I don't care what you do for a living. You are always selling. You always find an angle. That's the salesperson in me. That's the business owner in me. That's the sports reporter in me. You always find an angle. So anyway, and she's like, can everybody wait while, no, I'm not waiting. You have all the free weights. You're using all the machines. You're
Oh,
doing all
those
the
people are the
things.
worst. Yeah.
No, they're the worst. Like, you don't own the fucking gym. Like, so sorry. I don't care. Now I'm going to walk in your shot 18 million times. Okay. Just because you had to say something. Like, you don't own the place. Go home and do it.
Well, picture if you were a man or a lesbian in this situation, you would have been viral.
If I was a lesbian,
Yeah, you would have like because the girls get mad. That's the trend on catching creepy pervert guys, checking them out while working out. So like, thank God you weren't a guy or a lesbian
oh,
for checking her out and being
her
like,
outfit was cute, but like you don't own the gym. So don't tell me to get out of your shot. You're lucky I didn't knock over your tripod. Okay. But the outfit was cute.
"Oh,
I
she had
already
the
have the gym.
tripod as well."
It was the whole setup and like right in the high traffic area. Like, what are you doing? At least go in the corner. But you can't take every freeway and then like want to
Yeah.
use every single machine and then like think that this whole gym
Oh,
belongs
I'm not
to you.
finished. I'm not finished. Okay, well, hurry
No,
the
bitch,
fuck up.
you're done now because I'm getting on.
Right. What did Chris say? If she wants to try and own a gym, record herself, then go there at 3
Yeah, go at 4 in the
or
morning. It is
6
open
a.m.
like
Yeah.
24 hours. I think it's closed from like, 11 to 3 in the morning. That's it. Just go at 4 a.m. So anyway, point is, I can't just have a normal day. Somebody always has to start with me. Now, she made the comment and nobody said anything. And, I'm just that person where I'll say it.
Oh, gee, yeah. You said it.
I don't think it was right. Get out of my shot. Because who the fuck are you talking to like this? No.
That's great.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's talk about something.
The Super Bowl. You hate the Super Bowl parties.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm so glad I'm not covering. Could you imagine if we were stuck covering Chiefs Eagles for entire media week and Super Bowl? No.
It would be my hell. Personal hell.
Last year was hell, so yeah.
Yeah, so you posted the Bill Burr classic skit. It's so old that he has hair, and people took it from what you said as
oh my God, crazy. Man.
As a person kind of like you, yeah, I'm definitely like you in this regard. Like, I used to host Super Bowl parties, and I had to, of course, not everybody's going to know the game like crazy amount, but the overall majority of the people that are at my house for a Super Bowl party when I used to throw them, they came to the house at least once or twice during the season. You know what you're coming, you know what you're expecting. So, yeah, I always took care of that situation. But, yeah, the Super Bowl isn't for the diehard fans that watch the Hall of Fame game to now, like us. But, yeah, my biggest Super Bowl pet peeve is the boxes. Boxes are fun. I'm not saying boxes aren't fun. It's the person, all right, let's put an example for next week. Kansas City scores on the first drive, and there's like 12 minutes left of the quarter. And that person's like, oh my God, all right, so the Eagles can't score the rest of the quarter, and they can't score. I'm like, there's 14 minutes left in the quarter. Like, I'm not doing this tonight.
That's what I said in my rant. Like, this is not the time for us to teach you guys football 101. It's inappropriate. You had all year to ask us questions. Danny and I all summer said for anyone who's got questions, you can ask either one of us. Oh, doors open. DMs are somewhat open. Ask us your whatever questions you have. And so these people want to wait till the Super Bowl and say dumb shit like that. Like, the Eagles can't score. No, what do you mean? Like, the quarter just started. You obviously don't know what you're talking about. Like that. No, we're not teaching you football next Sunday. That's not happening. No.
Right. No, yeah, I think this year's halftime show should be fun as well, with Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, I don't really give a fuck about the halftime show either.
I know, but it's to watch. So, all right.
Well,
so
one of my bets does pertain to the halftime show.
Okay, good lead in. So tonight's episode, me and you are going to be giving some fun prop bets. We're not going to outwardly say who we're betting on, Kansas City, but we're going to be doing a couple prop bets. So, Nikki, what would be the first prop bet that you have, unless you want me to go with everyone's favorite prop bet, the tails, heads or tails on the opening coin toss? It's at -104 for both. New York finally had it. They didn't have it as long as forever with FanDuel, and I don't know if DraftKings has it, but FanDuel just got it. That's where I got the numbers from. But heads or tails? Are you a tails never fails, or what's the head version? I know it's tails never fails.
This is a PG. This is supposed to be a family show. I can't wait to ask Nikki on Sunday, how does the waiver wire in the off-season work compared to during the regular season? I'm turning comments off on Sunday. I'm turning DMs off. Don't ask me football questions on Sunday. Like, please, I can't with you guys. I like heads.
Okay, so for it to be clippable, all right, so it is -100 for heads and tails. I'm a tails never fails guy, so I'm probably going.
That says a lot.
I'm a tails never fails guy. You got 50% chance, so you got to hold on to something. I'm definitely betting that. That's going to be fun. and I
Okay.
will automatically have no money or a good start to the game. Like,
No,
oh, this is only a good start.
you won some stupid shit last night at your
Yeet,
wrestling party.
yeet. Yeah, for sure.
What?
Uh, that's his like saying yeet. He does
Okay,
yeet.
I really can't. It's like doing a show with a 7-year-old. Okay, what's your other bet?
The other bet I'm going on FanDuel right now. These are the two I placed. So I have Saquon Barkley over 21 and a half rushing attempts. That is at minus 128. That's been his average all season long. So you know they're going to be giving him the ball. Last week he didn't have the carries that we all are used to, obviously, but obviously when his numbers are already there, you don't have to like hammer him home. So the rushing attempts, he had 26, 25, and 31 the last 3 games that he actually played in. So I'm gonna take that and be all right, good for Saquon type of thing. That will be my good for Saquon moment. The only thing I also want to notice, I don't. Do you have Saquon's over under rushing?
I have a Saquon one, but it's not an over under rushing.
Okay, so the market has been gone crazy the last couple of weeks, especially with him having 200 yards rushing. It was
Right.
like 125 last week. It's back down to 110 and a half. So if that's something you would want to do, that was very profitable for me this year. I must have took it like a lot, obviously with him rushing for 2K. So that would be another bet I would do. Obviously, we're doing it Monday night. I would hop on that now because how lines change, but for the most part, the Super Bowl usually stays the same. So
Are
those
you
are
going to
my
do walking bets now?
no. That's your
Oh, because
job.
you were profitable and you actually hit, so you can't do walking bets.
Ooh, dig. All right. What's your first 2 bets?
So I have 6. I have 2 serious ones, and then I have 4 fun ones. So I'll give you the 2 serious ones. Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown.
That's
Like
not
that?
mine, but I was eyeing that.
You like that? I have Saquon Barkley to score an octopus. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what an octopus is, that is a touchdown and 2-point conversion on the same drive. So
I'm gonna say something here, and you're gonna blush and be happy about it. I've never heard that term of octopus.
Okay. This is why I don't do walking bets, because I actually know what I'm talking about. Okay, ready for the 4 fun ones?
Yes, hit me
Okay.
with it.
This one I'm making up. Shots of Taylor Swift. I'm going to go over 6. The camera will pan to her over 6 times. Because I've counted in the past,
okay,
we've usually ended somewhere around 9 or 10. So I'm going to, I think over 6 is reasonable.
I will say this. I agree with you, and it's the Super Bowl. They have to get those fans like we talked about.
Right.
Last game, they only showed her once because Travis didn't have a great game. So
yeah,
it's going to be the battle. It's going to be the
people
battle.
Are watching
right.
for her, right. I know. So I might be wrong on that one. Okay, Kendrick Lamar's first song, I think it's going to be Not Like Us.
Okay.
Some people are saying it's going to be Humble. I think it's Not Like Us.
I think Not Like Us is the crescendo of the end of the halftime show. So I'm going to.
So you think it's the last song? Because I think it's the first song.
I think it's the middle song to get everybody going. Yeah, we're at the Super Bowl. Yeah.
So what do you think he starts with?
Humble.
You think he starts with Humble? Okay. Length of the national anthem. I'm going to go under 120.5 seconds. That's because John Batiste, who's singing it, is actually one of the quickest at singing the national anthem. It's not like Lady Gaga. She took like 3 minutes. So I'll go under. I'll go under on it.
Okay, that's a good one too. That's a good one, Chris. That's a good one.
What's a good one? Because not everybody's watching.
Everybody's watching. We're only on YouTube. Squabble up for Kendrick Lamar to start the halftime show. I think that's a good one.
Right, but when I look it up, if you don't put it, nobody knows what you're talking about.
Fair
Right.
enough.
Fair enough. Okay. Last one. Oh, no, you didn't give me what you were going to do for national anthem. Over under 120.5 seconds.
I'm going to go under. I always get burned by this one.
Oh, you get burned by it. Last one for me, Gatorade color. I'm going to go purple, and that should tell you all you need to know about who I think is going to win next week.
Purple. I'm gonna go easy, and I'm gonna go green. No, okay. I don't want to go green.
Wow, are you foreshadowing something?
No. Go fruit punch.
Okay, so the last time the Chiefs won, it was purple. That's why I went purple.
Okay.
Right, and when the Eagles won, it was the lime green one. So
I like the lime green one.
I feel like you want to. So it doesn't mean if the Chiefs win and it's lime green, it's lime green. I'm gonna go purple because, different. I can't manifest. I can't put the vibes out there for an Eagles Super Bowl. So win anyway.
That day
I don't want them to win.
That game sucked.
Did you like mine? Did you like my bats? They were fun, right?
They're the nice fun ones. I have one more serious one, and this is the other one that I placed. Patrick Mahomes over. Let me get it back up. Over 5.5 rushing attempts. He was getting 7 the last couple of weeks, 8 the last couple of weeks. Kneel downs count, so those count as well. So gets a couple of cheapy ones. And then in the playoffs, he's known to open it up just a little bit because it's more meaningful to get, obviously, playoff wins. So he's a little bit more on the go than he normally is in the regular season. So I'm going to go with 5.5. And I didn't say the odd. The odd was minus 152. Not the greatest odds, but something you can feel confident on. Hopefully I hit this bet and it's not a complete dud of a night if it's a dud of a night.
Sounds good. All right. So speaking of betting, you won a little bit of money last night at your wrestling party. What did you place bets on wrestlers? How did you win? Is this a thing?
Okay. So last night it's the Royal Rumble. It's where 30 guys and girls, there's 2 separate matches. You throw over the last it's basically last person standing. So there was 6 people at the party last night. So we each had 5 guys to root for, and whoever wins gets all the money. So it was a nice $100 because I had the winner, Jey Uso. So that was fun. The guy that I beat actually had the final 3. 2 of them were his guys. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to Venmo this guy right then and there. So yeah, it was fun. So I had 5 guys and I had that guy's number. Pure luck. Obviously, who's betting on real wrestling? It's just funny. All right, number wise.
I feel like you would bet on wrestling, because you are a sucker for sports and betting. Have you ever bet on wrestling? Tell me the truth right now. Tell the audience.
No.
Would you? You would. I feel like you
would.
Why would I do that? I know you would.
Why
I know something. If something I don't know what would tempt you, because I don't know the sport. Okay. I don't know what it would be, but I feel like if something enticed you enough, you would bet on wrestling. You're just that guy. You would bet on it.
No. Okay. There's a Krusty the Clown skit on The Simpsons. He has a bad gambling issue, and he bet on the Washington Generals, and he's like, they're due for a loss, and the Washington Generals, and they're doing all their Harlem Globetrotter moves, and he's like, he's spinning the ball around, steal the ball. But yeah, okay, I would not.
If you were to bet on wrestling, what's the equivalent of a starter bet? Something easy. What would it be?
It would be
Cody
what's
the
Rhodes.
NFL equivalent to that?
I guess if Cody were, I would take Cody Rhodes' money line against a random.
Hold on, do wrestlers have money line?
No, I'm just making that
Oh,
joke.
I don't know. I'm asking you. I
I
don't know.
just said the equivalent to what a money line would be. I would take the current
Okay.
champions like
Are there
match on
prop
Monday
bets?
Night
Are
Raw.
there prop bets in wrestling?
Um, no, but it would be funny. It would be like how many Stone Cold Stunners did Stone Cold have against The Rock tonight on SmackDown? Place it two
Hold
and
on.
a
You're
half.
still wrestling? The Rock is
No,
still
no, that
wrestling?
was
Oh,
The Rock. Yes, he wrestled last year, but I did. It would have been funny 30 years ago, 25 years ago,
okay.
betting how many Stone Cold Stunners will Stone Cold dish out. That would be
I'm pretty
funny.
sure my brother used to do that to me and my sister.
I'm
Like
sure
he would
we all
just
did that, and I'm assuming he is in my ballpark of age, so definitely.
you guys are the same age, you're just a few months apart. Yep, you're the same age. Um Chris says he remembers when Vince McMahon was trying to get sports betting to be legal for WWE. Oh,
Yeah,
so it's not legal or what?
they were trying. Yeah, it's not illegal. They already know the determination of the thing, so.
Oh, right. You
And
can't.
then those writers are going to be like, "Oh, Stone Cold's winning," and like
Right,
the
you
biggest
can't.
upset ever.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot because it's fake.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
art, Dan.
art.
Um,
It's not art, but okay. So you sent me a picture of. I'm not sure what you ate, but it was like nasty meat and yellow cheese. So, and everyone said, I don't know. I posted it for Smash or Pass, and everybody was like, I can't identify what this is. What is
yeah.
this? Is this a
Well, I'm
slider? Could
sorry.
you tell everybody what you ate?
Sometimes food is not about the beauty; it's about the goodness of it. Um, Rich, thanks for having me over. Awesome guest. Actually, awesome host. I'm always awesome, so that is what it is. See, I'm doing my wrestler promo on you right now, and you don't even know about it.
I
He
definitely know.
me. Don't worry. You look like the. No, not doing it.
No, I look like what? Say what you got to say. What?
Your top looks like a a wrestling leotard, so I was gonna make a joke.
It's off the shoulder, one shoulder.
I
Yet
know.
you sit here. By the way, didn't we say last year I would plan your WrestleMania party because you guys were so lame last year? You didn't even have a cake with wrestlers on it, and I thought you guys were going to dress up, and you didn't do that. Like
I never said we were gonna dress up.
I told you to dress up, and you said if you planned it, we'll do it. I got to find the clip. It's definitely, I definitely have the clip.
Yeah. Well,
Because this was not that though.
no. That would be at Snacks's house, but Easter falls on WrestleMania weekend. What nonsense that is! So I'm not going to Jersey this year. So in 2 years, you'll help run the WrestleMania party. Um,
So you
no,
had what did you have? What was that? A cheeseburger?
yeah, it was more of like a sloppy Joe without the sloppiness into it.
It looks
Um,
sloppy.
and it had bacon bites and it had American cheese. It was really good on a pretzel bun. I housed like 4 or 5 of them, and here comes the
4
fat
or
joke.
5?
Oh, they're like little small sliders, so I had like 4 or 5, and we were like, oh, we don't need to order out, so that basically turned into like a size of a regular hamburger.
You told me you ate nachos as well,
Yeah,
and
I
I
also had
said,
nachos.
were they regular nachos or ghetto nachos?
Here comes the elitist Nikki. No, they were
They
not
were like,
ghetto.
this is a text back was what the fuck are ghetto nachos?
And then you described it as putting it in the microwave. No,
I
Rich
see
had it.
people just take a chip and put
I
like
know.
American cheese on it and they put it in the microwave. Like, I don't know.
All
Just
right,
poor people nachos. Like,
yeah.
were they,
Oh no.
was it real like they were real nachos, like middle class nachos? I don't know.
It was definitely middle class nachos. You had the pico. You
I'm gonna
had
get so killed when I clip this up and just get myself killed for this one.
it's all good. And then I brought Dunkin' Donuts because Rich was that guy or girl. We're like, what can I bring to this event? Dude, don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, you're making my life even worse right now. I'm gonna like have to like have my Italian guilt come in and my mom instilling it in my head.
Yeah,
And
you bring
every
something.
Italian, you
Yeah,
gotta bring something. You gotta bring something. What I teach you, like I must have not brought something like one time, and you would have thought I like killed a friend. But yeah, I
Wow.
learned. No, so I brought donuts. I housed a couple of them. I housed one of those
Full donuts or munchkins?
full donuts.
Okay, so I mean, you ate a lot yesterday.
Yeah, it was good.
Was okay. So that was probably all you ate because you knew you were going to a party. So
Yeah, yeah. I don't even remember what I ate.
that's like a no.
No, I don't even remember what I ate. To be honest with you, other than that. So yeah.
Okay. So what about tonight? What did you have for dinner?
Tonight was a very lovely Sunday sauce. Ironically speaking, my
The
mom invited us over to their new place, so it was the real first Sunday dinner there. So it was good, meatballs, sausage, and spaghetti. So it hit
oh
home. It was good,
God.
awesome. Red
Oh,
sauce was good. Dessert was strawberry shortcake cake from Stu's, pretty good. So
ugh, gross.
expected that. It's all good. My
Gross.
stomach didn't have any issues with it. Enjoyed every moment of it. Good weekend, solid weekend. I know you call it sausage party, but honestly, sometimes you just need to hang out with the boys and re re.
Reevaluate your podcasting life and who you
No,
co-host
no, no, no,
with.
no. I had fun trying to talk to you about wrestling when we did talk. I did watch the Nick game. That was
You
another thing.
pulled in your driveway with like 1 minute left.
Well,
Like
it's called the radio and it's on the radio, so I listened
no
to it
one
on the
listens to
radio.
the radio anymore. But I was mad because you came back at me and you were like, you missed 2 games this week.
Well,
Like
I see.
I
This
was
is okay.
working. I
Hand,
I was
hand up,
working.
hand up, hand up. That was 100% sarcastic, but you should have gotten it was sarcastic. But I did mean it.
I can't
And
always understand sarcasm over a text, okay? Because you can't hear somebody's voice, you
also,
can't see body language, I can't hear tone of voice. Like,
also, shame on you for not being like funny about it. Obviously, you knew I was
well, I
joking
hate
about
fun.
it. You do.
I hate anything fun.
But
I'm too high maintenance to have fun.
I never said that.
I'm
But
saying that. I'm too high maintenance to have fun in life. I
yeah.
can't be, going on roller coasters and stuff with my hair all over the place and my
Oh
lashes and
man,
no, we're not
can you
doing that.
imagine? I would just go home.
Yeah,
Having
like I'm not the friend you take to like the amusement park. I'm not standing in line for 2 hours for a 60-second ride. I'm not doing that. No.
you're fun at
Right.
parties.
Am I fun at parties?
I was making a sarcastic comment. You're fun at parties. Not
Depends on the
are you?
party. Not a wrestling party, but a regular party, maybe.
Yeah.
Nikki is the friend you bring to the beach. Yes, I'm a great
I
beach
am.
friend. I'm a
I'm the
great
opposite.
vacation friend. If you want to network and meet people, I'm that person you bring. But if you're trying to like have fun in life, don't bring me. I don't bring me to a wedding. Like I'm not dancing. No.
Nick. So I always joke with you. Who are we in the relationship? Like we always joke with the Jalen Brunson, Jalen
Oh,
Brunson, Josh Hart combination of friends.
I feel like
Who?
I'm Josh Hart. You always say that's what I am. I mean, I don't know. Like
No, you're not. Well, yeah, I guess. I think I'm more Josh Hart, but and you're
I
more
don't know. I
serious.
go based on what you tell me. You send me a clip, and you always say that that's the one I am. So maybe it flips on and off depending on the day, right? Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
flips on and off. And we are about to flip off because we again started this show before we came on and said we're just going to do this real quick, and somehow we've managed 50 minutes because we are the New York Sports Show about nothing. Danny, tell everybody where they can find us and when we are on, since I keep
we
getting
are
this question
starting.
over and
Yes,
over and over again.
it's looking and starting to be that Sundays are going to be our good showtime, especially in the off season for the Giants and Jets. So that will be Sundays until further notice. And you can find us on Thunder and Lightning. Thunder, the letter N, Lightning, NY Sports. And then on socials, TNL_NYG on Instagram and Twitter. As always, you can find her at Nikki Nick 9385. And of
Or
course, four. Sorry.
oh my god, I will give my own handle. Like
It's four. Everybody knows. If you're
you
watching the
did
show,
make me a year younger, but no, not everybody knows. Okay, the Starbucks, the barista at Starbucks knows because he knew who I was, which was really cool to be recognized.
What's up, Starbucks barista?
At Nikki Nick 9384 double K. I noticed when I was, in Atlantic City, even though I have business cards, my LinkedIn, everything says Nikki with a double K, people are still spelling it wrong. NICKI is a double K. So at Nikki Nick 9384.
And then okay. Oh, so since you did have that barista talk to you, you missed this opportunity unless you go back there again. And our never-ending crusade against Starbucks in making cold coffee with hot coffee. This was your time to shine, and you blew it.
Because I was here's the thing, like compliments and flattery will get you everywhere with me. So when somebody recognizes me, I'm like, oh my God, I'm famous. Like, so I wasn't thinking about, and to be fair, it was colder than normal. Okay. So like he did it, I guess, as best as he
lucked out. He lucked out.
Yeah, I lucked out a little bit, but listen, we complain about this all the time. We complain about Starbucks giving us hot, nasty iced coffee and hot cold foam and not mixing anything. Just like a little, like I would take that.
The worst is when the creamer is at the bottom and it has that separation.
Oh God, yeah, it's like, so disgusting.
And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a rough commute home. But yeah, we are the New York Sports Show about everything and nothing at all. Until next Sunday after the Super Bowl, are you going to stay pretty for this post-game Super Bowl?
I'm going to try.
All right. Until then, Thursday night, we will be on, especially because of hopefully Eli Manning becoming a Hall of Famer. We got to rejoice and have some sort of victory that we.
And I got to talk my shit on multiple podcasts. So.
All right. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys next.
Bye. See you Thursday. Bye.